Grab it.
Please! Ah!
Choked.
That was crazy. Alright guys, so here's the plan. We've been trying to make this trip happen for the last 2 years. Last year we were a little bit late, things warmed up, ice got bad. Here we are going out to Peck this year, so we're excited to get out there. The weather looks like it's going to maybe cooperate with us. We're making the trip. We're going to be out there for 5 days fishing, having fun. We got the camper, we got the trailer, we got the wheelers. There's no snow out there as far as we know, as far as we can tell. There's the breakers like always out there that are going to be moving and with wind and warm weather, and it's kind of cold out there right now, and as we get there and start fishing, it's supposed to start warming up. So looking forward to this trip. It's going to be an exciting adventure, really. We're going to end up, you know, so we're going back to early ice basically out there. We're going to have to check and drive and check and drive like we do around here, early ice, and I'm excited. We got a good group of guys going out there, and we're a day ahead of everybody, so that'll be kind of fun. We'll get set up and hopefully get on the ice and get some Lakers topside before anybody even gets out there. So, you know, that's what it's all about, getting a bunch of guys together. We're gonna be sleeping here, there, everywhere. We're gonna be camping. So, yeah, Fort Peck, here we come. Welcome to Montana. We have all that. Ice has been moving a little bit, so I mean, we're gonna go out and be cautious, obviously. Sounds like 10 to 12 inches of ice most everywhere. Bays have more. Today is really about, you know, trying to find a safe passage out to where we kind of want to fish, try to find some fish. Obviously we're here to fish, but first and foremost, we want to go home, see our kids, our wives, our significant others. And so yeah, here we go. Few things I would bring if you guys are coming to Fort Peck. First off, check weather conditions. If I could bring snowmobiles and they were working good out here, that's what I would have brought. We chose to bring four-wheelers, but when you bring a four-wheelers, there's fresh ridges to cross out here, so you want to make sure you have the right equipment to cross it. It's different than what we're used to back in North Dakota, Minnesota. It's a different type of ice. It's moving a lot. There's current out here. There's things that are going on here that we don't see common back home. So just be ready for it. It's if you're safe and you're ready for it, it's a fun time. But if you come out here unprepared, remember this is one of those that we call a trip of a lifetime, a place where you may only come once, and you want it to be the best experience you can have. So just by doing your homework, you can make that happen. I'm not going to pretend like I'm a professional lake trout fisherman. Have I done it a few times? Yes. Have I been successful at it? Yes. Have I ever fished here? No. So, before I start spouting off smart things, I'm going to fish a little bit. Good news, Mark. Look at Chase. That is so crazy. Chase all the way to the top, dude. That's so crazy. Look at that. Dropping it. Hell, you might as well drill a couple holes like right close by and fish. That's why Panoptics works so well. Grab the Panoptics. It's already caught it. I was bringing one up and another one came from the side and just hammered it. Yeah, ice scooper or no? Yeah. Please! Ah! Choked. That was crazy. Like literally they're down at the bottom and I'm reeling up and the one quit and I looked on the side and one just came poof right from the side. You! Ah, come here. Yeah! That was nuts. You want to give Taylor a call? I told him we'd call him if we found fish. Bye, sweetheart. skim's on too. Holy crap! That's a good one. Here you go.
Right in the snout.
It's on the tube. It can be done. Saw a couple bubbles.
It's crazy how they can back up.
Boom, baby! Hey, that's a decent one.
That's a good fish. For sure.
On the tube. Hopefully this isn't what I catch the majority of the fish on, because I have one. Bye, girl. Bye, girl. Thanks for playing. I ain't only 8. We'll let her run again. Oh, she's tuckered. Haven't seen any bubbles yet either. Thank you, sir.
You bet.
Oh, it's just a little chubby one.
Sweet.
How'd that feel? Woo! Awesome.
About time I got one of these to eat. I like him to. Oh no, it's right there.
It's still there.
Are you kidding me? It's going downhill right there. There she goes. You gotta be kidding me. At the hole. Got him.
Bubbles? Woo!
That's a good one. Holy, hopefully I can redeem myself. Oh, we got homeboy here. He's gonna redeem for me.
Oh, you got the, oh, your deucer isn't even in the hole, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna give you a hand, buddy.
Well, help me get him out of the hole. I've been struggling with that.
Don't lift too hard. She'll tell you when, right? You don't know if you should wait to grab them. Rothmeyer did that to me, and it went down about 300 leagues under the sea.
Yeah.
Like just beeline down as fast as it could possibly go. So
there we go.
Yeah.
Finally got the drag to catch.
Angry.
I've been loosening this drag all day, trying to make sure that I bury the hook. There's nothing worse than coming out here and working your tail off to dump a fish because you did something wrong.
She's ready. Nope, I lied.
There she is. She inhaled that.
Why are they not grabbing it? Oh God, now there's two.
Hurdle! I caught 3 in like 5 minutes. Look at that! What a freak! Oh my God, that was the most insane 5 minutes of fishing. Hurdle, they are on the chow. Just literally 2 feet underneath the ice every time, all the way from the bottom up. Thor was seeing them there. Look at that, that's insane. Insane! Oh my God. These are just such beautiful fish. Pound for pound, there is no better fighting fish. Unbelievable, Chris. I mean, Anthony, I've just caught 3 in like less than 10 minutes. Well, Thor went over there, I caught 3 before he got back. All about this size. The rods I would prefer to use out here, I'm using the 42 inch Elliott rod. It's a trout rod, 46 heavy fast. It's handled these fish perfectly with zero issue at all. These are big, powerful fish. You know, when you combo the right rod with the right reel and the right line and drag, you can land these fish pretty flawlessly. It just, this 42-inch rod gives you a lot of, I've got the 42, sorry, I'm gonna start over on that. Okay, so we'll start right here, Tyler. Ooh, hey. Oh! Ooh, it's a big one. Oh boy. It's big. It's big. That's what, guys, you want to know what rod I'm using? I'm using a 46 heavy fast, and look at how great this controls these fish. Gives you that length to kind of control them when they get to the hole. And it, oh wow. And it has enough strength to really power through it. I mean, you want to kind of set your drag up just right. So if they want to make a run, they have to work for it, but they can. And that rod just, I wish, oh my, Thor, you should grab the camera and really get this rod working. That would be really nice. By the time you set this drag up right, wow, just digging. I love the digging. I'm telling you guys, there is no bigger rush in ice fishing. And I've been lucky enough to catch it all. And there's no bigger rush in ice fishing than Lakers. None. None at all. These fish do what they want. And if you're not geared up right, for these fish, hang on, boys. Even geared up exactly the way I want to be, I am still going for a run. This is so awesome. Every fish is a different ride. Oh my, oh my. Stay hooked up, baby. We might have just live hook set the biggest fish of the trip. And we're drilling 3 holes. We got brought out 8-inch augers. That's you, that's you, that's you. It's not out of the hole yet. Yes! Holy, that is a giant! Look at that thing! You could not have scripted that any better, Thor. How did that even happen? How did that even happen? That is sick! Unbelievable. You guys watched it all from the hook sit on. Look at that. This is what to expect, guys. Swim baits. Swim baits have been putting the most fish on the ice. I don't even know what I was talking about. Rod. I was literally telling you the rod and everything I was using. 46, extra fast. The greenback is the 42, which has done great too, but the 46 SKOE has been handling this fish like a champ. Look at that. Just look at that. Yes! Yes! And she turned around on me. There she goes. Unbelievable. Probably one of the coolest fish catches I've ever caught on camera. I've been doing this 10 years. And I've caught fish live where you get everything from start to finish. By far one of the coolest things that's ever happened to me in my life. On! Good one. Really nice one. Ready, Hurt? Oh yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God. Please, God. Please, 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 please. Please, 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 please. Man, this might be the biggest freshwater fish besides the sturgeon I've ever caught. Get him, Hurt. Woo! Look at that thing! Oh my God! Oh my Lord! That might have been the most nervous I've ever been catching a fish. I don't know why. As soon as I saw it, what a freak! Thank you, Hurdle. Yeah. Yep.
What a tank!
So one of the things that I wanted to touch base with is, I know we'll get a bunch of questions, is what were you guys using? How were you working it? That kind of stuff. Well, I'll just go through quick what we're all using out here and what we're kind of cycling through. One thing to remember is the cycle through baits. One bait might go stale and the next bait might trigger them. So the main thing that we're using out here is like paddle tail type baits. And you can see here what I'm doing. I've got a little bit of a spinner on there on that swim bait. And I've got two different type profiles, a bigger one, smaller one. The smaller one's actually been working better. Started out with the bigger one, caught a few fish, but the smaller one's been more consistent. There's a few of the guys out here running tube baits like this with a trailer hook on it and having some success. These probably have been the least consistent for us this weekend. Also, guys, we're switching to spoons, and spoons, it doesn't seem like we have to work them quite as aggressively to get them to bite the spoon. And then last but not least by any means, the blade bait. I actually caught my biggest fish of the weekend on a blade bait like this. And I know it's got smaller hooks and stuff in it, and if I was gonna redo it again and had hooks out here, I'd probably upsize that trail hook just a little bit if I was coming out here, but a lot of shaking, a lot of that kind of stuff. That's what we've been using. I would say, but 90% of the time I'm using a bait just like this. Probably 80% of the time, so.
Bada bing, bada boom. Thanks for the assist. Had him flying up off the bottom. It's crazy how these fish fly up off the bottom. This guy was down at the bottom and disappeared off my screen. I kept reeling up and all of a sudden there was weight. He wasn't even on the graph and the fight's on. That was a little bigger.
Little rodeo. He wasn't getting off.
No, I must have figured it out.
Jeez, I might need utensils for that one.
Oh yeah, he sucked in there pretty good, huh? What do you want me to do with him, Thor?
Release it if you want.
So winter camping, I ended up doing a solo trip out deer hunting this year, and it was similar temperatures, and I loved it. And when we talked about doing this, I was super pumped, and when I saw what the temps were going to be and the dudes that we were going with, it was a no-brainer for me to say yes to this trip, and it's been awesome. I absolutely love this stuff.
I'm new to the camping experience outside of summer camping. I've never winter camped before. It's the first time I've camped outside in temperatures below, let's say, 40 degrees. And having the right equipment and gear is a huge thing if you want to do something like this. We set up the 850 shelter from Eskimo. It's a fully insulated shack and tons of room. It's the biggest shack Eskimo makes. We've got 2 cots in there. We could probably fit 4 cots in there if we really tried. You know, you always yearn for more when you're fishing, and you want to leave nothing untouched while you're out on the water. And a lot of the spots that we've tried out here have held fish. There's more fish obviously in different areas, but if you can key in on points and humps, you know, up into the 50 foot where it goes down from the bowl in, you know, 80 to 90 feet and it climbs back up to that 50, 60 feet in the winter, can be really good.
Well, that didn't work. Where is everybody?
So there's one thing out here on Fort Peck that we knew coming out here there's gonna be a lot of like random breakers all over the ice, and we didn't really want to be hindered, so we built this big bridge that we're towing along with. Support these 4-wheelers and stuff, get across them. It's got a 12-foot span, and it's been a necessity to get out here and just get around. You can probably get around some of the breakers, and we found ways around them without having to put the bridge across, but pretty necessity right there, guys. Just helps make things safe. That's what we're about. Can't tell if that's some guy just walking around out there aimlessly.
Grab the deucer.
Yeah! Woo! Anthony's on too. Hello. Just like a snake. Yeah! It's unbelievable. When they commit, it's over. It's over. Don't give up on these things. Up and down, up and down, up and down. And if you can keep them coming, they're gonna go. Yeah, THOR.
Yes! That didn't take very long.
It isn't the first time I've met these group of guys, and I didn't really know what to expect. I knew they could fish, but I didn't know they were going to be so inviting and down to earth. But these boys can fish. I mean, I've fished for a long time, but they really know what's going on.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
How close is he?
Right at the bottom of the ice. We hit halfway up. God, these fish are nuts. Woo! What is that, 3 bang, bang, bang?
Bang, bang.
Oh, I don't know if there's anything better than a big old chunky lake trout.
Take you for a ride.
Yeah.
Hey. Woohoo! Ooh, look at that, he's got just ate a shad too.
Thanks. First one topside today. It'd be tough without somebody helping a lot of times. They're so strong that you get the nose turned, you get one shot, and a lot of times they'll take off and empty the drag right away. Back to the bottom they go and start all over.
It's a good one. Should you try to come up your other hole? Yeah. Yeah. That bait is gone. Yeah. That's a great fish. Come on. There you go. Woo! That is a dandy.
Yeah. Thank you. Wow. As soon as I seen him, I just barely moved it and he shot over and I took off and he caught me. I can't quite get that out yet, but make a good picture anyway. Yeah.
Are you on top of that water little hump?
No, I'm off the edge. I'm in about 48 feet. Oh, yeah.
I don't want to touch your line unless you ask me to.
I don't think he's quite ready to do that.
He spun around one time too.
Just standing here. I think he's halfway to South Dakota by now. Jeez.
He's unwrapped stuff.
Thank you. That one was fun. Woo! When you just can't do anything with them. That makes it right there, fellas. And that's why you come to Fort Peck. Woo!
Nice fish, THOR.
Thank you. I finally got a chance to catch one.
Hey, that's your second one.
Yeah.
There we go. That was on a blade bait. got off.
Nice job.
I whacked that blade bait too. That's the second one now. And
were you just jigging?
Jigging. Then once I feel like they commit, I bring up. I'm just jigging it up slow, and then I just can't get a grip on them. They just don't want to give up.
Big one.
Holy shit. That's your biggest so far.
He's barely hooked.
Yes! Holy crap!
That's a dandy.
Why every time you hook up, it is an unbelievable feeling of like, you hold your breath almost the whole time.
It's no better when you're landing them.
Look at that hog.
He was farting on me.
Look at that beast.
Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to say. Guys, you're gonna say it for me? Thanks. Well, the last one was 31 and it's way bigger. That's my biggest lake trout ever. Yeah! Broke my PB, 34 incher. What a beast. THOR. 2 pieces of advice if you come out here, bring almond joys and have fun. Because it's unbelievable. Whether you catch 1 or 30, every single hook set is a new adventure. Yes.
You're doing it. There's 2 more underneath me. 5 in the last 15. 5 in the last 15 out of this hole. One was way bigger than my other one. And the size is good.
Yeah, they're all fat.
They're all big.
Look how dark that fish is. Nice. Thank you, sir.
Nice.
Good one. God,
Now dump it down and go past him.
he still wants it. He still wants it. Jeez, he's chasing that thing down hard. Come on, ready? Oh! This is maddening. Up and down the 60 feet of water we go.
Well, one rod's stiff, this rod's light. Makes it a lot more fun to fight these fish on a light rod.
It's hard to explain what the rush is that you feel when you fish for lake trout. It's like no other fish that I grew up fishing. I always fished, you know, the walleyes, the perch, the pike. They can be stubborn, they can be finicky, but when they want to bite and they're enticed, it's probably the most exhilarating fight of your life.
Oh my goodness.
Come on, girl. Up.
Oh my God!
Oh, sweet. Thank you. Woo. Oh my goodness. Now that is a gem. Woo.
No lunch is complete with brats without mustard. You gotta have mustard. Mustard and Doritos.
Well, plates.
I got, yeah, you improvise.
I mean, you do a lot of research coming to a place like this, and you got to be jumping around a lot, big holes. You know, in the summertime, these guys talk about catching fish in 100+ feet. You know, we're doing our research and talking to the right people. You know, we're kind of a do-it-yourselfer when we come to a place like this. So, and part of that is doing your research like we talk about year after year after year. It really paid off for us. You know, we weren't satisfied. We felt like we had a idea of the quantity of fish we should be looking for. You know, as guys that aren't big trout anglers, we love to trout fish, but the guys that aren't, I would say, the most well versed in trout fishing, we kind of had an idea of what to expect. Now, in my honest opinion, just never be satisfied. You know, that's why I love fishing with this crew of guys, is because we're hungry. You guys are moving. We're all spread out. We're not in one thing. And these trout, fishing them, just bring them up and they'll whack it. And then when they're aggressive, they're aggressive. Thor, you want to help me with this one? Guys, it's like it happens this fast. I had 0 fish on the screen. I'm sitting there talking to you, and fish on just like that. And don't be afraid to be aggressive. What we've actually found is these fish are more relating to smaller baits for us. Smaller baits, the better. There she is. Grab her. Yes, that couldn't have worked out any better. The smaller baits. This is, let me get this hook out here. Ugh. The smaller baits, the better. We're using swim baits with 3.5, 4-inch tails, and we've gone up to 5.5 plus. Caught some fish on them, but look at that. What a beautiful fish. This is kind of the fish we've been catching, this caliber. A lot of them. We've caught a lot of good fish, a few smaller fish, but a lot of fish in this caliber. And pound for pound, these fish are awesome. I'm gonna get this girl back right away. Guys, Fort Peck is an experience. I will honestly say that Fort Peck has been this experience of the unknown and going somewhere where you're a little uncomfortable, but able to persevere, go out. And it sounds weird, but this is an intimidating place, and it should be. You should respect it. I think that that we came out here with the right group of guys, and you should come out here with the right group of guys that you're comfortable with. We're crossing breakers. You know, you're driving over hundreds of feet of water, and really, we've got such a great group of guys out here, and I'm so confident that we could get on fish. You know, like I said, we got the intel we needed. We all did our own research, came together, formed a plan, and here we are. This is so awesome. So, guys, this is gonna end the show. This is gonna be where that fish, I think, is a good place to end it. We got a whole day of fishing here. Wow. A lot of trout, a lot of laughs, a lot of good time. We had trout camp this week. I hope you guys really enjoyed trout camp out here at Fort Peck, Montana. I'm pretty sure this will be a yearly trip for me now. Whether we take you guys along or not, I have no idea, but we'll see you next time. You know, guys, please take the time to support the people that support us. If you like what we're doing, you know, let us know. Tell us about it. If you don't like it, let us know. You know, we're an open book here. So catch us next week. I'm not sure where we'll be, what we'll be doing, but it's gonna be hard to top this one, guys. Thank you for tuning in.